Hi, my name is Melisa Deane. Welcome to 30 Days of Yoga with MaKa Movement. So today we're going to talk a little bit about how to go through 30 days and actually get through 30 days on your mat. These sections will be short, so I'm asking you for 10 minutes a day to be practicing yoga with me, and we're creating a new habit by doing that. A couple things that you're going to need. So you'll need a mat. This is a Manduka Pro Light. It stays in place. It works really well. I like it a lot for traveling. It doesn't weigh too much. And Lululemon makes a really good mat also. The mat by Lululemon is a really nice one if you tend to sweat a lot because your mat will get slippery. And then also some yoga blocks will help. If you don't have blocks, it's okay. Don't go out and buy them. You can just use books, which will also give you a little bit of lift. And then a strap. A strap or a towel or anything, a belt even, will work the same way when we need that. Then to start your yoga practice at home can be really challenging. So I'm going to ask you to create a sacred space. It obviously doesn't have to be very big. You know, we're talking about 5 or 6 feet of space that can be uncluttered and free of distraction. So that could be in a room, and maybe you just move everything out of the way for the time that you're going to practice. Get rid of the clutter, turn off your phone, turn off your computer, and really unplug from the world. And then set a regular time for your practice. So if you're a morning person, or if you're able to wake up an extra 10 minutes early, I want you to get up 10 minutes early and dedicate that time to being on your mat and not let anything get in the way of that. If you're more of an evening person, maybe you do it after your kids go to bed, that might be a good time as well. So long as it's consistent and it's on your calendar, write it down like an appointment and just say, I have a date with Melisa at 7 o'clock for yoga. And that's how we're going to get you into the habit of daily practice. For those of you in Baltimore, these segments are your times that you're not able to make it to class or on your gentle or off days. So I'm still planning on seeing you in the studio for your 60 or 75-minute classes, but this will be a little way to start introducing your home practice in an easy way, okay? So I'm going to take you into child's pose. Child's pose is a resting pose. So here my feet are together, my knees are about mat distance apart, and I can bring my forehead down to the floor and allow my body to surrender. So my hands are forward. This is an extended child's pose, and that's going to allow me to engage my lats. So my back muscles will pull my shoulders away from my ears. Now here in this child's pose, I want you to allow yourself to surrender, allow yourself to be heavy and connect with your breathing. So yoga is a huge part of yoga is breathing. So I just want you to notice your breath, notice the pace of it. And see if you can slow your breathing down. Good. And then from child's pose, we'll make our way up onto all fours. So here, knees are underneath the hip bones, wrists are underneath the shoulders, our bones are stacked. I draw my belly in to engage my core, and I keep my neck nice and long. Use your lats to slide your shoulder blades down your back and spread your fingers pretty wide. So some people prefer their middle finger forward, some people prefer their index finger forward. I want you to do what feels right for you, but take the weight out of your wrists by pushing into the pads of your fingers. So here on all fours, I will curl my toes under, lift my hips, and stretch back into a downward facing dog. So this will become your rest posture. In downward facing dog, my fingers pushing into the mat. I'm externally rotating my shoulders, looking toward my belly button. Here I engage my quads. So I get this length up the back and let the blood rush into my head. Spread your sits bones really wide. And it doesn't matter whether your heels touch the floor or not. If they do, great. And if they don't, great. But get that feeling of a stretch down the back of your body and allow your core to work. Notice if your breathing is any different now that we're upside down. From here, we'll roll forward. So lift your heels, roll your body forward till you're in this plank pose. So when we come into plank, I want you to draw your belly in again, push your shoulder blades up toward the sky, and tuck your tailbone under slightly, just so we're not here, which we can end up sagging. So I want everything nice and strong. Reach those heels to the back wall. Now, plank is a great pose to strengthen every part of your body and to find some balance and stability. And then we'll lower all the way down onto the ground, holding that same plank position. So here's I'm on the ground, I flip my feet over. My feet are still parallel, and my hands can be under my shoulders in the beginning. Eventually they'll slide back toward my ribs. Open up your chest, and then engage your back muscles and come into spinal extension. So for everyone, this will be a little bit different, how high you come up. You can lower down. So inhale, push your hands down into the floor, lift your chest. For a cobra, exhale, lower. Inhale up. Exhale, lower. We're just getting our body to move in different ways. Inhale up. Exhale, lower. One more, inhale up. Exhale, lower. Then inhale, come up. Now I'm working to straighten my arms. Here, so my bones are stacked, shoulders over the wrists. Squeeze my shoulder blades back in together. I pull my chest forward. Your knees may or may not be on the floor, depending on where you are. Okay, so full upward facing dog, knees are not on the ground, but here, I might still be. Then curl your toes, lift your hips, downward facing dog. Pedal your heels a little. So I just want you to notice how you're feeling today. Remember, yoga is about breathing. Now lift both heels up. Lower both heels down. Lift both heels up. Lower both heels down. One more time, lift both heels up. Lower both heels down. Roll forward into your plank. Lower down onto your stomach. Flip those feet over. Inhale to cobra. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Not bad, right? Take one more breath. We'll do that again. Roll forward to your plank. Lower down onto your stomach. Flip your feet over. Use your back muscles. Inhale to a cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Now when you look at your feet in downward facing dog, make sure you can't see your heels. That's how we know they're parallel. Keep drawing your navel in. Sits bones reach high to the sky. Heels reach toward the floor. And your quads right here, really, really active. Look forward, up toward your thumbs. You're just going to come to your knees. So when you come to your knees, that's it. It's just a gentle come to your knees. So that's not so bad. You know, it's about 5 minutes, 6 minutes of getting warmed up. So when we start our home practice, we want to start slowly. Carve out a little bit of time, carve out a little bit of space. Here we can sit in hero pose. This is comfortable for you, or Sukhasana, comfortable seat, cross-legged, crisscross applesauce. Close your eyes. This is your time to allow your mind to be as empty as possible. Good job, day one. Namaste.